The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Gio Urshela. The pitch. That one not close. And a new season is officially underway. Kicks and deals. Lined into right. Dives and it gets by. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Mark Canha. And that one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Mize, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And it's second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bounce to the right side. Bacco throws to first in time. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if she pitches the way that she's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two outs and a runner at third here on opening day. Foul ball there. Got him swinging.
she competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here on the south side. And on the hill today, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kamala Harris, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get her that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant she can be once she gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green makes the play. Out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Now it's the power speed combo. Shannon Novickis looking for her first big league hit right here. Into center and a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going. Shannon Novickis with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So a runner aboard, Heather Weber, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Skubal, 27 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Two outs.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than her, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one way inside. And he deals. On the ground to the left. And that squirts through. Around third. The throw into second. She pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit. Her first big league knock. And she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Aubrey Bacco. Center field. Carpenter has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers. The pitch. And that's outside. Ball one. So a pitcher making her major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what she can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Riley Ventura coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 38.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Colt Keith with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And here is Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Rogers on second. Keith on at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. She deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Novickus on the move, heading back. Up against the wall, and brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. She knew she had to get back to the track right away. Turned her back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Tarek Skubal digs in now. Just missed. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Popped up, Weber settles underneath it. She's got it, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And the batter now, Carly Benson. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Lifted in the air, out to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Carly Benson with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jessica Lasnewski steps to the plate for the White Sox. She lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
Just doing her part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive her in from second.
And next to hit for the Sox, Maya Hills. Here's the swing and a drive. Left field, and she knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. Her first big league hit leaves the yard. She'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of her life. Wow.
She ought to. Usually players are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but maybe a glimpse of what's to come from her in the next few years. Good job. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Aaliyah Mize steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Kamala.
Next to hit, Kamala Harris.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fouled off left side. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but she handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Rogers collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Here on the south side, onto the 3rd inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Gio Urshela. Mize back to work. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mark Canha up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one smacked out to left center. She dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and he's out.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Left-hand batter waits. That's in there. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. And ball one.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Kerry Carpenter.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Green off of first with 2 away. Ripped on a line. Novickus flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Michelle Ragsdale.
When she steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. She is so settled in there. She owns the home plate area.
Ground ball left side. Urshela to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, number 48.
Now Shannon Novickus singled and scored her first time. Gets her to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 down, base is empty. Ripped to right, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for her here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Heather Weber, doubled her first time up. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 5th.
Riley Ventura steps to the plate for the White Sox. Taking her first at bat of the game, runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Back, gone. She goes deep in her first at bat off the bench. Her first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. Carly Benson steps to the plate for the White Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
She's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
This one chopped up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. As the lefty gets to work, Rogers in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. That's in there. Strike 1. Right side, hard hit. Harris steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colt Keith.
So digging in, Colt Keith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now a chance for Spencer Torkelson. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a swing and a drive. Novickus going back on this one. But she makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here on the south side, here's some real power at the plate. Jessica Lasnewski. Singy, you've got to appreciate someone who's this good defensively. I mean, watching her track balls in the outfield, it's beautiful. Not close with that one, but he gets her to go after it.
She's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The wind of the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got her, 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If she's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before she commits, she's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Hard ground ball, base now. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaliyah.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
So next is the pitcher for the White Sox, Aaliyah Mize. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first. Just got her on that one.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as she got thrown out, the runner advanced, so she's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Tarek Skubal won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the On him yet. We'll be right back. Miguel Diaz on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff hitter, Kamala Harris. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get her at first. There's two aboard. Kamala Harris with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next, Michelle Ragsdale. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and she chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, but no advance from the runners.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shannon Novickis. Little chopper rolls foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fouled off, she was late. Out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the White Sox will strand 3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right side. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Outside low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
That's great location on that pitch, right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That's in there. Strike 1. One out, base is empty. Oh, what a stop. From her knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
She looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like she's just playing catch with her kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gio Urshela to the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. She steps on the bag, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joey Wentz. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Heather Weber. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. The pitch. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Heather Weber with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Riley Ventura getting ready to hit. That to right. Green on the run. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder.
And now here is Carly Benson. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jessica Lasnewski. She's 0 for 1. She swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Torkelson. 3rd out. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Here on the south side, top 6. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from her much, but she's got a really good feel when she throws it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lasnewski sizing this one up, pulls it down, and she makes the catch. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. And there's the strike. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Carrie Carpenter.
2 outs, base is empty. Carrie Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
She's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. She's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. She might throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Maya Hills. Wentz back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. I really like that swing, man. She didn't just push it the other way through the infield. She drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think she was thinking opposite field as she stepped into the box. Got a pitch she liked, and she got it done.
Now here is Aaliyah Mize. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 0-2. Got her swinging.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Harris now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hills over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Canna raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Michelle Ragsdale steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. She scores. It's 7-0. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
Runner at second here with 2 away. Digging in, Shannon Novickis. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. That one gets down for a hit. Ragsdale around third. The throw in, the tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. White Sox 8 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Hard hit to third. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for her on the mound. She's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what she can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and she's finding a way to succeed. She'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from her in this one. I think she belongs here.
Late with the swing there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. She's doing her thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make her work a little bit harder.
0-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Torkelson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Here comes the pitch. And that one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Tyler Holton out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zach McKinstry, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing second base and batting 9, number 39. Zach.
Here's the third baseman, Heather Weber. She's already homered here in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a hitter that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Whips it to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Riley Ventura steps to the plate for the White Sox. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Carly Benson. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Holton, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. She swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here on the south side, the batter now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Mize back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Mize into her 8th inning of work, Singy. She's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lasnewski makes the catch. 1 down. Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. So digging in, Zach McKinstry came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And it falls. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Giorgella steps in. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
At the plate, Mark Canha. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. The White Sox up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, one out. And that one in the air center field. Lasnewski on the move. She's there. She's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So they're at the corners now. Riley Green now at the plate. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
First and second, 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Base hit left center field. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Here on the south side, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jessica Lasnewski. She swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. She's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next for Chicago, Maya Hills. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. Her second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
And next to hit for the Sox, Aaliyah Mize. That catches the top part of the zone,
0-1.
and that is strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Lauren Phillips.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And she grounds one back up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And now 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Kamala.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kamala Harris, the next to hit. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. She sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Will Vest on the pitch as part of the double switch, and he'll be in the cleanup spot in the lineup. Parker Meadows, he's batting in the 6th spot. So 2 away with nobody on. Michelle Ragsdale steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. Then she greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time. So a runner aboard, and now the right fielder, Shannon Novickis. Hard hit left side. Baez fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers.
Michaela Holloway on the pitch now, and she'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Lauren Phillips, she'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Jake Rogers digs in now.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Benson makes her way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Righty delivers. Just misses with that one. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Novickus makes the grab for the second out. So last chance for the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And she's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Mize with her first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure she'll feel very good about that and get the ball for her trophy case, as she should. A start she won't ever forget.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Tonight. First for the Victoria.